I posted this chat and it went viral. But as you can see, a tourist here, who I'm going to maintain its anonymity, is saying that I swear you can smell the replies to this tweet. What is up with all of these tourists imitating Joe Biden? Like, they're the sniffers, aren't they? Why aren't they in my bedroom sniffing at me? Like, please stop. It's uncomfortable, okay? Like, stop sniffing me. I'm in my bedroom. I can smell however I want. Like, keep your nose out of my business. Stop being like the American president. God. Every single time they run out of arguments. Every single time they see something that they don't like, they feel the need to say something, and it says, okay, oh, the smell, imagine this. Stop sniffing then. Wear 2 COVID masks. It helps with the smell. God. Anywho, it is an interesting question, right? Like why is it happening time and time again? And I think like even the actor, which plays Homelander, was also bewildered that people like his character. And they genuinely do not get it, right? And it's very simple to explain. Hollywood is stuck in a bubble. Like they believe that they think they know what virtue means, that they think they know what a good person is. But when you look at their definition of a good person is perfection. It is a person that never does something bad in their entire life. It is a person that never says something offensive in their entire life. It is a person that never sins. And such people do not exist. So when you create one of these quote-unquote Mary Sues, these Rey Skywalkers or whatever you want, you know, you're creating these characters. Nobody relates to them. We do not have these Rey Skywalkers in our real life. Like, we look around us and we do not see these characters. They do not exist. No one is perfect. And it's not only that, like the thing that they consider to be a perfect person is usually like a condescending asshole or a person that, as Elon Musk liked to put it recently, who does evil while appearing to act good. Like for instance, in this show, they want you to like Starlight. Like they consider her to be the good superhero. But there is an episode where she killed a dude. Like, she flat out just like, there's this guy in a car just minding his own business, an innocent bystander, and in order, because she needs the car, she just kills him. Like, she's a murderer. And people do not understand why is it that no one is empathizing with Starlight. It's because, like, well, she's a bad person. I'm sorry. She's just like the other superheroes. But the thing with Homelander and the thing with Soldier Boy especially is that they're portrayed as human beings. Like, they're assholes, sure. But at the end of the day, like, the reason for them being assholes can be explained. And it's also the thing that you can look at them and they have the I can fix them trope. Like, there is something salvageable there, you know? And a lot of people do believe in redemption. I mean, Christianity, before wokeness existed, and Christianity believes that no matter how bad a person is, they can be redeemed. This is why, you know, woke people freak out when a cop just shoots someone. It's because they believe, well, yeah, he's a criminal, he should have been locked up. Like, the concept of locking someone up is that after they get their punishment, after they're locked up, they can come out as a redeemed person. But in the eyes of the world, like, if you do racism on the keyboard, there is no coming back from that. Like, you're never going to be redeemed from that. So they believe that because Soldier Boy is toxic masculine, nothing that he will ever do is going to make it okay. Like he's already an evil person. And you know, like, when you look at Soldier Boy, like, he had a traumatizing childhood with his father. It wasn't abusive, but the idea that his father always had, like, higher and higher expectations of him is very relatable with many people in the audience. Like, a lot of individuals, a lot of friends of mine, a lot of people that I do, had these types of parents that were never happy. If you go to a math test and you take the grade 9 for the math test, they're like, well, why didn't you take a 10? And if you take a 10, they will say, well, you're studying for yourself, you're not studying for me, right? So, like, nothing you do is good enough for the parent. And when you create a character like that, it's more powerful than diversity. It's not like I relate with this guy because, oh, well, he's cisgender white male just like me. So therefore, we're two peas in the same pot. No. It's literally the fact that he had certain experiences that many people can relate with. yeah, it's not cool to have a parent that's always looking down on you. And no matter what you do, like, you're never going to fulfill the expectations. So that is one thing. The other thing, it's like, okay, sure, he is part of this toxic masculinity thing, right? Like, he's an asshole, he's abusive, but he also has, like, redeeming qualities. I mean, he keeps his word. He said that he is going to help Butcher take down Homelander, and that is exactly what he does. Like, he is genuinely loyal. And the fact that, all of his toxic masculinity is erased the moment he experiences the punishment for it. I mean, he was locked up in Russia in a bunker under maximum security, spent the last decades being forced in a little tube. I think, like, no matter what harm he does, no matter what harm he did before that should be enough to say, all right, well, let's give him a fresh new start. And after he comes back, besides the fact that he's seeking vengeance for the people who wronged him, and I suppose that you can say he's an anti-hero, like, no one is actually trying to be like Soldier Boy, but due to the universe with the other superheroes that he's placed with, by comparison with them, he's really not that bad. I mean, he's going after, like, genuinely bad people, seeking vengeance. I do not find him any different than the Punisher, right? So, like, if you're surprised that Soldier Boy is liked, you should also be surprised that the Punisher or Spawn or Ghost Rider or many of the others anti-heroes are being liked by the public. So no, it's no surprise that, like, they want to create, like, this villain to make him look like Stormtrooper or something, but, like, he's not. He genuinely isn't. I just see that. The only bad thing with him is that he is dangerous, and at any point he can explode and take out innocent bystanders. But, like, I wouldn't say that's his fault. I wouldn't say that he is as bad as Homelander either. But certainly compared to other people of this show, like, for example, compared to A-Train, I would say that, yeah, like, he's definitely more likable. And the reason for it is that he is genuinely relatable. Like, everyone has, like, no one knows someone that's not an asshole, right? Like, the idea that you can have a person that doesn't do any bad things just doesn't exist. So, yeah, that's my explanation. It's like the people who are writing these characters, usually when they try to write a villain, they actually write a convincing person because they have flaws. When they try to write a hero, it's not relatable because that character, by not having flaws, ends up being unrelatable, boring, and lame. So let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.